Hello, my darlings. Mama Lou here, and this is part 2 of the series for this week. These are the energies coming in over the next week. I know we got a lot of stuff coming in astrologically, things like that. And so I broke this week's messages down into 3 different compartments. I just finished the first one, which was all about love, romance, that sort of thing coming in the next week. This one's going to be a little bit more focused to your career, your finances, your education, kind of like that kind of thing. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get a mixtape oracle to get a song to get us started. And then I'll pull some additional tarot cards and oracle cards so that we can get a bigger picture about what's coming in regarding your finances, your career, your creative endeavors, those types of things. Excuse me. While I'm waiting for a card to pop out, would you guys feel free to do the like, the subscribes, the follows, whatever, the bells, all those YouTube-y thingies? That would be awesome and amazing. It'll also alert you anytime I put up new content. If you also like my readings and you like something a little bit more short and sweet, I also do TikTok, so you can go to Mama Lou Tarot on TikTok and check those out as well. Other than that, let's see what the cards have for us today. Okay. So the first song, which is kind of interesting, is Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. I know that doesn't really sound much like a real career one, but it actually kind of does. There's something in here. They already started giving me the message. Thank you. All right, so the song is Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday. Don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby like you. A lid for every pot. People admiring you from a distance. Not everything is as it seems. Don't make assumptions. This is a great card for a career reading, actually, because there's something here about don't undervalue yourself. Don't think that you can't accomplish something, or like let's say you're applying for a job or something like that and there's a lot of competition for it. Put that energy out there of, I have the same chance that everyone else does, if not more, because I'm me and I know how amazing I am. So there's a little bit of that positive energy. And I know it's hard to always be up and up about everything, but it feels like this week, with all of the galactic energies that are happening right now, it feels very much like this could be a positive, where this could really actually work in your favor in some way, shape, or form. So don't discount it right away just because, you're going to have to put in some work. You're going to have to put in some effort. You're going to have to maybe do your magic, be charming, do all those things, but still being true to yourself. I'm not saying be somebody that you're not. The card very much says don't be something that you're not. It's all about just being you and waiting for when that right energy comes along, when that right inclination, that right job, that right path it comes along. You'll feel it. It'll just be something that you're just like, oh, you're going to sense something in this opportunity, and it's going to sense something in you, and it's going to be like this merging of energies, and it's going to be great, which is awesome. This feels very much like, also, don't be afraid to be a little ballsy. Don't be afraid to kind of put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to kind of make a leap and try something. What if it is a crazy idea? Is it so crazy that it just might work? Is it just so crazy that it might just be the thing that all the stars align and you're like, oh, why haven't I been doing this whole time? So there is a little bit of here of being a little out there. It's okay to be an out-of-the-box thinker. We need those because we can't keep doing things the same way as we always have. I mean, look at the way that the financial structure is going right now. That system doesn't work. How many times do we have to keep proving that it doesn't work? So instead of thinking about it that way, why don't you try and come up with your own solutions? Start coming up with solutions is what it feels like. Coming up with a better way of doing things. And this is only going to come from visionaries, people who do think outside the box. Yeah. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone, oh, and the High Priestess. Great. So this is not gender specific. This is just the energy that comes up. The Queen of Wands isn't afraid to get her hands dirty, isn't afraid to try things, isn't afraid to fail, because she knows that as she's doing these things, she's learning along the way. She's getting wiser. She's getting, you know, just like more street smart. She's just like she's getting the information she needs by going hands-on. This isn't someone just reading something out of a book. This is action. The wands are action cards. These are action oriented. So this could be in regards to a career, your education, anything like this. This may be you needing to get the ball rolling. You can't just wait for things to happen, for something to just fall into your lap, for something to just, you know, unexpectedly appear before you. There needs to be a little bit of fire within you so that the two flames can see each other from the opposite, you know, mountains or something like that, or the lighthouse can catch the boat, you know. It feels very much like that kind of energy, like your energy and this job or this opportunity or this creative endeavor, whatever this is. It's like you're gonna be able to call to the other one and be like, I know it's far, maybe it's scary, maybe you've never done this before, but we need to find a way where we can meet because our energies are really strong. Because you got the High Priestess, there's going to be a little bit of universal, possibly assistance coming your direction, and it may come in the way of a dream. It may come in the way of just a great new business idea or a great new, you know, idea to start a company, or maybe it's a great new way for you to do something at work that makes your life easier or more efficient that you can bring up to the world, because it feels very much like there is balance required. Man, justice came up on the love reading as well. This again is coming up right before we hit the spring equinox, where everything is in balance. The sun, the moon share equal time in the sky. This is very much what you need right now. You need equal parts of energy out as you do of, you maybe have to be a little risky. I'm not saying do anything stupid. I'm not saying do anything, you know, hastily. These are, I mean, the Queen of Wands is very smart. Like I said, street smart. It's like she's not going to do anything to put herself in a bad position, but she's not worried about what anybody thinks about it, or whether it's going to work or whether it's not, because she's willing to learn as she goes. She's willing to adjust, to pivot, to make her dreams real. She's going to do the gauntlet. She's going to run through the whole, you know, obstacle course, because she knows once she gets to the end, she's going to be the better for it, the smarter for it, and she's going to have some know-how that no one else can get just by being told. So this is being active in your career. This is you being active in your dreams. If you are feeling out of balance in the place that you're working right now, have you started thinking about, is there any other thing I could be doing that would make me feel more imbalanced? Is there something I can do? Can I ask my boss, hey, I want more responsibilities so that I can get this raise, or I want a pay raise, you know, or I want a opportunity to move to the satellite office in a different state, you know, like whatever these things are. It feels like you need to have an open mind about them, and it feels like you need to do that just by following your gut, your intuition, your higher self. It feels like it's pulling you right now. It's really interesting, because it feels like even in this song, there may be people watching you that you don't even know. I don't know. Maybe there's people, you know, like maybe you're in school and you're really great at a sport or something, and maybe there's scouts out looking for you, or maybe you're a model or an actress or something like that, or an actor, and you're like trying to get your self seen. This feels like not being the shy one in this song, and you being more of the girl that walks over to him and is like, hey, you're intriguing, you're interesting, you know, like I want to see what this is, I want to know more kind of like the Queen of Wands energy. And it feels like you don't just assume that it's outside your reach. You know, you don't know who's watching you. You don't know the things that you do and what kind of attention. It feels like good attention coming in for you right now. Like you're being seen, you're being noticed. And it almost feels also like there may be a little bit of good karma coming your way. Like you've been doing the work, you've been doing the things, you've been trying to stay, you know, motivated and positive, and you've probably been working on yourself personally and your dreams and your goal and your path. And this kind of feels like the universe, like I said earlier, maybe some universal assistance, like the universe being like, okay, it feels like the right timing now. And so just don't discount the fact that there may be, you know, your spirit guide, your ancestors, all these other things kind of watching over you and waiting for that moment of where they can be like, there it is. Okay, it's time to go. And like I said, this could be that kind of karmic thing, and you've been doing something and staying true to it and being true to yourself and not discounting yourself or not talking negative to yourself and being willing to show up for yourself and being willing to stand out from a crowd and not worry about what anybody thinks. Like maybe your idea is brilliant, but the people you're around right now are just like, yeah, that's weird, because maybe they're a little bit more, you know, toe the line kind of people. That's fine. But don't suppress yourself or dumb yourself down, especially, I mean, why not try it? Why not give it a go? Is it going to hurt anything? No. Like I said, failing is not a problem. Failing is not an issue, because every time you do, you're learning something. It's just your choice of whether or not you're going to keep going and keep trying to adjust and keep trying to pivot so that it works. This also feels a little bit like you may not have the full picture on something. Like let's say that you've been trying really hard to get a promotion at work, or you've been trying really hard to get, you know, yourself, you know, into an art gallery, or maybe you've been trying to really get into this one specific school or something like that. This feels like there may be something that is unseen still, that is causing a delay of some sort, which could be like, maybe it's just something as simple as, you know, your thing got lost in the mail. It feels like maybe there's an opportunity for you to be like, hey, just checking in with you guys. Wanted to make sure you had everything that I sent to you, or you saw my proposal, or, you know, you got my application, or you got my demo, or whatever this stuff is. And just be like, if there's anything that you need from me, I'd really, you know, I'm here for you. Thanks again for your time, blah, blah, blah. And just be really cool about it. There's something here about that. Because bringing up your name again, almost I'm seeing something about bringing yourself up into the front of someone's mind is going to assist in this some way. Don't know where that came from. That's kind of a random thought, but that's what I got, so I have to tell it to you. Mama Lou gives it to you straight. Okay, so we're going to do one of these career cards as well as an oracle, because that seems like all the tarot that they have for us right now. So let's see for career and finance information what they have for us in, to just kind of have some food for thought in regarding to the... Okay, this card is experiment. What was I talking about? Give it a chance to evolve. Be patient with your effort. Have fun on the journey. Leave room in the plan for creative detours and in-the-moment modifications. What was I just talking about? She's okay to pivot. She's okay to adjust. The journey is how she learns and how she's going to be successful. Again, not gender specific. That's just the energy. She knows that it's going to take effort on her part to create this momentum so that when she gets there, success is waiting for her. And it feels very much like that. And also, like I said, experiment a little bit. If it's a crazy idea, is it going to hurt anything? Is it? I don't know. Is it going to hurt something? I don't think it will. Try it. It'll be fun. All right, let's see if there's any other ones we got here. Okay. Energy. Tend to your energy field. Explore unspoken communication. What did I just say about, like, maybe you have to send an email or something and be like, oh, hey, just want to make sure you got that. That's crazy. Thank you very much. Give your precious chi, or Give your precious chi with care. So yeah, this is about keeping that energy going. Like I said, even here, like she's got to keep her momentum going so that she can stay positive up here so that she can keep moving. That's awesome. Man, they're coming up with all kinds of stuff, aren't they? The last one they got here is liminal. I don't know if I know that word. Breathe through the confusion, discover fledgling inspiration. Uncertain places are where the most exciting visions are born. What was I saying about the whole, is it a crazy idea? Oh, the zone of infinite possibility calls you into a time of magic. What was I saying? This whole reading was like, yeah, you may come up with something. Like I said, some of these systems aren't working. They're breaking down for a reason because they don't work. Let's start coming up with new things to do. And it feels like it just takes someone kind of thinking outside the box and being like, I'll try it. Let's give it a go. Let's see. And then that's where the magic happens. That's where you start creating the reality you want, the job you want, the purpose you want, the creative endeavors you want, all of these things. It's amazing. So that is the message that came in today. I will be putting the song down in the description box. Please do all the YouTubey things, the likey, the subscribey, those things. And if you want to, you can check out the love one, the love and romance one. And then I'm also doing a spiritual health and advice from the guides one next as part of this 3-part series. So again, this is the energies coming in over the next week. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Love you. Bye-bye.